balls. You know what I mean?
We're live. Just start us out, buddy. So what? Do it. There you go. It's going to have a lag.
Got it. So, welcome to the Flummery 43, the Flim Flam Flummery, the inaugural interwebs live Flummery, not Facebookings, but the YouTube's lives. So I'm getting all the words in the.
Gotta make sure everything's right.
I'm getting all the words right? Lives, the YouTube's lives, the interwebs lives. Congratulations, Lance. You've inspired me. Thank you for getting it on the interwebs. I will consistently call it the interwebs. Hopefully I turned the volume down on that.
Oh, you're fine.
Yep, I know. So, how's it going over there?
Good.
All right, good. I'm going to
Set up right. This is the first time doing this, so.
I'm going to turn off my feed now since I know it's working and it's coming through.
Yeah, you don't want to sit there and listen to lag.
The only problem I'm going to have is that every 44 seconds, one of us has to say, if you're just joining us, and then we have to recap the rest of the show.
Yeah.
I think that would get kind of cumbersome, but we're going to do that for everybody.
Right?
Yeah, because we care.
How do you feel that you're now on YouTube Live?
I don't like it. I'm scared.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm wondering right now how dirty my glasses look.
Well, you should have washed them before.
They're not dirty. They're scuffed. They're like 4 years old.
Are those your newer glasses, or do you have newer glasses?
Does
or
it
those
look
old
like
glasses?
these fit me right?
I don't know. Do they?
I don't know.
Oh, there goes my light.
Oh, no.
Turn on those lights.
I got it. Ready?
Yeah.
And technical difficulties.
There we go.
Solved-edged. I'm just going to let this one burn out.
That'll just burn out, and then we'll recharge them.
I can turn it. Does this matter?
No, don't worry about it. It's fine.
I want to do it.
I like being in the dark anyways.
It's like the most of my life.
Yeah.
Are we doing... I can't remember. Last time did we have the tall lights on?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Well, it might take away, it might put shadow here.
No, you can still see my face.
Let's talk shop, you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been busting my ass for the last 2 hours trying to get this rolling. So
2 weeks. So I have a topic here.
all right. What do you got?
Well, let's talk about all our new gears.
All right, let's do it.
I'm getting my tenses wrong.
Your
on
tenses.
purpose. Or not my tenses, but my, what do you call it when you say like, hi, everybody's like me.
Oh.
You know, you put the S on the wrong spot.
Yeah.
It's not tense. It's not past tense and stuff
It
like
gets
that.
better later.
The plurals.
All the plurals. All the plurals.
Some people, if you were like, if you weren't PC, like some people say, oh, that's how, like sometimes that's how Asian people talk.
What?
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
Ignorant people say that. Yeah, I mean, we got cameras, lights, and action now.
Yeah, well, one light burnt out, but it's just because of the battery.
Yeah, we ordered these lights. Okay, so let's just tell them how.
Should I just show them?
Tell them how it started. Yeah, they look pretty badass.
Yeah, they're pretty sweet.
I like it because it almost sounds like Voltron.
Even though it's not on.
Should I show them this one?
Yeah, show them that one. How bright it is.
Hi guys, welcome to the Flummery. Oh my god!
Yeah.
But these are for like cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
And we've got them mounted on tripods.
That one's not yet.
Mine's the mini me tripod.
We're still working as it goes.
And yeah, so but let's just tell them how it started. What did you do? You
podcast
got a
or doing
fucking mad hair up your ass. Oh, adult language warning.
Ooh, yeah, you better. Yeah, we swear.
We have to put that in the beginning credits thing.
Hmm?
We have to put that in the beginning credits.
Yeah.
I'm always fucking with my headphones, by the way, just so you know.
You just swore.
Yeah, adult language warning.
This
If
is a
you
Christian
are a
channel.
child,
This is a Christian channel.
if you are a child, stop watching this. Ask your parents. You must be over 18 to watch this.
Apparently, yeah. What do you mean? How I got started on it? What do you mean? Like doing the podcast or doing the video?
No, the video.
I mean, why not? I mean, when I do something, I like going all the way. You know what I'm saying?
So the stories are the same. It's like the podcast. Why not? The video. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, I hate bringing up Rogan, but he does it. Why not?
Go all the way.
You know. I don't think your mom's house does it though.
Yeah, they do.
Do they go live?
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, I don't know about live. They do YouTube. They present it on YouTube though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I thought you were talking about just YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I'll make sure it's recording.
Go check. Yeah, check
I will.
and see if it looks good. So we're gonna do eventually. What we'll do is we'll work it out where we can be producing right here, or we might hire somebody to do that. I don't know. Of course, we'd have to actually make some type of money before we did that on merch, which we don't have, so don't look it up, and on ads, which we don't have, so don't look them up. And yeah, so it looks good though from here. How does it look on Pro Tools?
Well, it's recording, and then
I had it on the phone. It was coming out.
Well, the reason we don't need to do it through Pro Tools to get it on video, but we still want to do the Pro Tools so we can do the audio for people that are driving and can't just watch. I mean, that's first and foremost. Over video.
We do pride ourselves on the audio.
Right.
Lance set that up early on as a filter for my voice. It was actually I think I can overcome the and just go to. This is what my voice normally sounds like.
That's true.
As people do say, I
got a filter on your voice.
People do say I have a face for radio and a voice for silent movies.
Mm-hmm.
That never gets old, I'm sure.
No, I like your V-neck today.
I went with the black V-neck under my new Cabela's flannel.
Oh, is that new? Did you get that for Christmas?
I bought it today. It was half price. It was it's at Cabela's.
Did you get it at Cabela's or Kmart?
Cabela's.
Is it Cabela's with a K?
Yeah.
I love that store. I actually have a credit card for that store.
It's not the yellow C. It's the brown K.
I actually.
I got a boner for Cabela's.
Yeah, it's awesome. Well, when I went and got my fishing license, they're like, "Why don't you get a card and it'll just pay for your card, or the card will pay for your license, because you get like a free $25 or whatever it is."
Yeah, I guess.
And I've bought a few things there for hiking and camping.
I don't. Well, the father-in-law uses the card for everything, so he gets a bunch of free shit.
Yeah, you get rewards. I bought my hiking shoes.
There's tons of swearing in YouTube videos, right, that anyone can just find.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't come up with just a warning. It must be 18. This has been flagged.
No, you can swear.
We're gonna get flagged for sure.
You just have to note it in your on your YouTube page that the video has.
Yeah, did we do that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
There's so many things to go over.
It's crazy. It's hard for one person to do. Like they have the guys that do it on those podcasts that we were talking about earlier, which are some of our favorites. They have guys. I think one guy might work for a few of those people. It's kind of like his full-time gig, where he produces it, and the other two personalities are free to do whatever.
I'm just a technician.
You're the technical mind, but you're definitely a personality. So we didn't do the full thing, so I'm going to introduce Lance here. He's also known as Gailadish.
That's my name.
Yep. He's the lover. He's the Flavor Inc.
And people wonder where I get that name from.
Oh, it's from the movie, right?
No movie.
What?
MXC. Remember?
Oh, God. For some reason, I was thinking Slapshot, but yes.
Yeah. So one of the field commentators was named Guy Ledouche.
Guy Ledouche.
And he always had the Safari shit on.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah, and I used to watch that religiously.
That's
in college, and then my roommates kind of nicknamed me that a little bit.
That is one of the most brilliant shows ever made.
It's awesome. I can never.
Already the show they're doing, right? Without the voiceovers and stuff.
Well, yeah,
they're taking that from
a Japanese.
Yeah, some type of Asian or Japanese game show, right?
Yeah, like a cross challenge
show. Yeah, and then I think they just took the footage and then added their other shit, right? Mm-hmm. Or they just dub it over.
Yeah,
it's
kind of like Mystery Science 3000 or whatever that.
It's so good. The announcers are good, like the sideline reporter style that they do and stuff. Yeah, it's perfect.
Did you see the new Japanese video that's out there where these people have these bodysuit, tight bodysuits, and there's there's stairs and there's flowing Vaseline or something down it, or whatever, like Jurgens or whatever, and they're trying to get it to the box for their goal or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Ozman Reviews does it.
I saw it. Oh, right, and Orange is at the top. He's like, fuck it, I'm just gonna slide down and take everybody out.
That's not his real hair, is it? He wears like a wig. Yeah.
Oh, I've never seen his face.
He's got like a mullet.
I hope it's
looks
his
like
real
a wig.
hair.
It looks like a wig.
I've never seen. When have you seen him?
He does videos of his face.
Never seen it.
You need to do a little. Look it up. Look Ozman.
Get ready for the pop.
Yep.
I think it's just Ozzy Man, right?
Yeah.
Which is funny because.
Well, it's kind of a combination of like Australian meets Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay,
that's
there's
his
face.
Picture right
there.
Yeah, so he'll have this hat on. I mean, I don't know if you want to get.
We don't have to play it.
No.
But here's the one right here, Slippery Stairs.
Yeah. That's an awesome video.
Oh, God. All right. We'll just do
3, 2, 1. It's go time. Welcome to the greatest sport I've ever witnessed. The aim of the game is to wear a tight rubber onesie and get to the top of the slippery as fuck staircase. It requires
I'm gonna fast forward.
And he's the only one sticking it to Daredevil at the moment. I don't know what strategy he's implementing here.
They're like Power Rangers.
Fuck, I think he's gotten himself stuck. Yeah, nah, he looks like a dickhead.
Fingers are
it's
like.
It's only a matter of time before he plummets. Yeah, fuck, there he goes. Daredevil is.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah, I love him.
Ozzy Man Reviews. We're just plugging everybody right now.
Yeah, well, yeah.
So
I'm surprised he doesn't have more subscribers than that.
This is Lance.
Yep, and that's Adam.
I'm Adam. Frosty. Bigfoot.
How long is this intro gonna take?
I had to get the names out because that's what we're doing today. So that all of the viewers,
all
of the viewers, LOL of the viewers, we are the Flummery. Are you a flummist?
Oh, you're doing your computer voice?
Yeah, I kind of fucked that one up because I want you. You can't change the pitch like that.
Uh-oh.
Did you tell them not to hang for the live show?
I didn't say anything. I don't know if they know anything.
We were not in a soundproof studio.
No.
But other than that, we really love our audio.
Wouldn't that be awesome to have enough money to buy a studio to do that?
Yeah, I'm going to have a studio in my next house.
Yeah?
I'm going to learn how to do all that stuff.
Are you?
Yes. I could put it in. I got to redo the basement in the house I live in now. So.
You plan on moving out of there?
I've been talking to the wife about that, and I don't know. Like, for me, okay, so here's the deal for me. We've already got the first... We've already got the first 8.5, 9 years of the loan out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where you're just front-loaded with the interest.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost... It seems kind of foolish to me to go, hey... All right, so now let's get another 30-year loan and pay all the interest on this next house. As if it's actually an investment, don't you want to take that interest that you've paid and now let the equity get paid up too? You know what I mean? Like, or the principal get paid a little bit so that you've got a bunch of equity in it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, until you've paid enough principal off that builds the equity past the amount of interest you've already paid, there's no point in moving, in my opinion.
Mm-mm.
But honestly, fiscally speaking, in my opinion, I think what we should do is just live there until the kids graduate and then sell it, move into like a freaking townhouse.
You think like a lot of parents think.
Well, that's probable, but it just doesn't seem like it seems like we should wait, and when that loan is paid off, or let's say there's just like 10 years or 5 years left on a loan or whatever. When you get to that point, you've got a bunch of equity in the house, and then the investment is paid off.
Mm-hmm. Where would you move to?
Carmex.
That's brilliant. That's gross.
Sorry, folks. I had a little... Do you need napkins? Where would we move to?
Yeah, where would you like to move to?
Lake Elmo. Or, what's the name of the town? Southeast of the cities, it's like farmland and stuff.
Hastings?
But no, I don't think I'd want to live in Hastings. I'd rather live over a little bit further east than that. It's Vermilion or something. No, isn't Vermilion up north?
No, Vermilion south.
Okay, so I think it's Vermilion.
Yeah.
There's another one that starts with an H. That's not Hastings. It's very small.
Hosack.
Nope. No. Hosack. So, funny things that happened this week. I've heard the term many, many times on like other stuff.
What do you
Somebody
mean?
we know used the term scrum.
Isn't that like a rugby term?
Right. It is, but like in the slang, it's like the bottom of your scrotum.
Oh, like after your taint.
Like basically from your taint, just outside of your taint rim.
Yep.
On the balls part is your scrum.
Yeah, right on the lower part of your balls.
Yeah, like probably not the balls right by the base of your dick.
Yeah, that's no.
The balls where they're like facing downward.
Yeah.
That's and then I think not on the outer parts of the balls, but like your ball crack.
The crack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The separator sac.
Yeah.
The sac separator. Biologically
Is that
speaking,
a blue collar job?
The sac separator.
And does it pay well?
What do you do here at General Mills? Officially, my title is sac separator, but I do other odd jobs as well, which might or might not include mixing the recipes.
That's awesome.
You know what General Mills is?
Do I know what it is?
Yeah.
It's a company.
So we got...
Are they down in Des Moines, Decorah? No.
No, they're down by like...
They're in Iowa, right?
I don't think so. They're all over.
Yeah. Where's the headquarters though?
I'm thinking maybe a Malto Meal. That's over like by Northfield or something.
Yeah, it's in Northfield.
Yeah. So
you can smell it when you're driving in there.
I don't know where General Mills is.
It's a beautiful smell.
Maybe it is in Iowa. Then you might be right.
No, it is because it's in where my buddy Darren's from, and you drive in there and it smells like a burnt crispy toast, pancake, something. I don't know.
That's Malto Meal though.
No. Nope.
General Mills.
General Mills is. I'm pretty sure it's in Iowa.
That looks exciting. We'll watch that.
Yeah, I like that one.
I've never seen it.
You never seen that one?
Should we get back on? Oh, just don't fuck with me here.
What?
Okay, thank God. This thing keeps deleting my notes. Like I have to go to recently deleted to see the last.
You have the most problems with certain technology. Like you have problems with Amazon, like ordering stuff.
I have
Amazon.
minor problems with my phone and major problems with Amazon.
I mean, I hate my phone, but I don't think I have problems with my phone as you do with your Apple.
I don't order 3 things a week from Amazon though.
Well, I'm a VIP when it comes to Amazon.
Do they have that?
It's just a Prime member.
Should we get back on?
In fact, I have a pair of tennis shoes and a sweatshirt coming in Monday. I had to order new work shoes.
What kind of tennies did you get?
They're Adidas all black.
Nice.
Yeah.
What color are they?
All black.
But like the stripes, what color are the stripes?
It's all black. Everything's black. There's no white sole. It's all black.
My other nickname is Nemesis because I poke.
Oh, we're back to the bear. We're back to the introductions again, aren't we?
I poke the bear. No, there's another nickname that I had though. I was trying to remember it. Bigfoot, Frosty, Nemesis. Oh, the Condiment King.
Yeah, you are the Condiment King.
Yeah. Well, I like my condiments.
Yeah. When Adam orders wings, chicken wings.
Traditional. Oh God, I'm gonna rant about that.
He'll have like 3 or 4 dipping sauces. He'll get like a ranch and a BlueCH. How does BlueCH cheese?
I get a ranch and a BlueCH.
They'll say BlueCH too, and then he'll go, "I want a side of Hades hot sauce too with it." Because it's not hot enough. If he'll either get buffalo, or he'll get dry rub.
It's the opposite.
Or what?
No, you're right. Dry rub, like a Cajun style dry rub type of deal.
Cajun.
I guarantee I like this dry rub.
You know what? Throw some extra BlueCH in there while you're at it.
Can I get 2 BlueCH, 1 ranch?
1 BlueCH, 1 ranch. I mean, okay. Here's like the size of your wing when you're eating it, and then after you get your condiments on it, it's literally like this thick.
And then I eat it like this.
Condiment King. Actually, we should be Condiment Queen.
No.
Oh, is that because you got a V-neck on today?
It started out Condiment King. Why would we change it to Condiment Queen? Expound on that.
Because you're a queen.
Okay.
Are you gonna order wings tonight?
If you're talking about Queen the band, yes, I'm that awesome. But no, I'm not. We're not. No, it's not.
You're not gonna eat tonight?
I'm not actually. My guts are boiling from some ghost pepper cheese I had on a burger today.
Did you go to B52's?
Yeah, with the family.
The damn fam?
Yep, the whole family.
Yeah. What time were you there at?
As they say.
Were you there for dinner?
It was like a weird time. It was like 1:30. I swear it took 2 hours to eat and everything.
Well, that's because you're with your kids.
And I realized halfway through dinner that I had admonished my daughter for being like not really being appropriate at dinner like 4 times.
Why? What was she doing?
And then by the end she was like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, stop saying you're sorry. It's okay. Just not being polite and stuff and not using her manners and like spilling stuff on herself.
She's just wired.
Yes. She's always wired. She gets excited when we do stuff, which is good.
Yeah.
Same as my son. He just so we walk in the door and the 4 of us are standing there. And I'm waiting for the hostess.
With the mostess?
Yeah. Or the host. Can you say hostess? Can you add the ESS anymore?
I don't know. Is that not PC anymore?
I don't know. I mean, I don't want to like label somebody. What if they don't identify as a female? Okay, so anyway.
Are we talking about the whole pronoun thing here?
No, we're not going to talk about it, but I was just throwing that in there. Like,
do you want to talk about pronouns again today?
No. I wanted to rant about something, and now I can't remember what it was.
Well, the host.
What was I going to rant about, though?
I don't know. You said we're waiting for the host or something.
Oh, here's what I was going to rant about.
Oh, here we go.
I was going to rant about when you go to fucking order chicken wings now, every fucking person you order chicken wings from is like, do you want those boneless or tradish? And I'm in my head every time, maybe this is it, just like there's like a subwoofer in the back of my skull that goes, did I fucking say boneless? And like I think spittle just came out.
Spittle or spit?
Spittle.
Is that a pronoun thing?
Spittle.
Okay.
No, it's not. It's like a small amount of spit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, what is the fucking? Why do you have to ask me if I want boneless? Did I say boneless?
Well, here's
Are there that many idiots in the world who like order wings? Can I get some wings? And when they show up and they're traditional wings,
they want to make sure. I know it annoys you, but I want to make sure because you have to deal with some people that are like, well, I meant boneless. You just want
exactly. That's my point. Fuck them then. Eat the wings you ordered.
Who cares? Why are you so fucking?
Because they're idiots, and we have to every time I gotta add 3 seconds on my order because I'm like,
oh my god,
yes, ma'am, I want, or yes, sir, I want.
So just say when you order, I want bone-in wings. Just start it with that. Just start it with that.
That's beside the point. That's not my.
I don't care.
Not my
I don't
job.
care. Well, then they're gonna ask you.
If I'm a server, which I was, or a
for
bartender,
like 2 seconds,
for like a year, or a bartender for like another year or whatever, 6 months, probably 8 months, I'm gonna be like, if they order wings, putting in traditional. It's gotta call, and then they always have to say, do you like boneless or traditional? Traditional? I mean, what the fuck is this Fiddler on the Roof? It's not. No, it's their fucking wings. They're wings. They're not traditional wings. First of all, there's nothing traditional about them because they're like 2.5 inches long. They should be fucking 4, you know.
Right.
It's the way that they're raised.
Yeah.
Let's put that rant over here.
Wow.
You're
not fucking on one tonight.
I'm not. Obviously, you know, it's not tongue in cheek though. Completely, it is. I do in the back of my head. I'm like, did I fucking say that I wanted boneless wings?
You know that.
Did I say I wanted MSG and crunchy fried?
If you have that question after she puts the order in and she's doing something else, you just run to the kitchen and go, "Hey, are those bone in or boneless?" And then just pop your head out the door.
Or just run. I'll just run to the kitchen and be like, how do you guys feel about the traditional wings? Do you feel more comfortable with the traditional wings? Because that's what that means.
Do you have the problem with the name traditional?
Yes, it's stupid.
Or do you like bone-in?
Who thought of that?
I don't know.
Even like you want your wings with bones in them. That's the way you're supposed to say the phrase anyway. Not, do you want bone-in wings? Like what? It sounds like am I gonna fuck this chicken wing?
I don't know, with all the fucking condiments you get, I would imagine that you probably are.
Turn around. Every now and then, turn around.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Okay, so we're standing at the hostess station, right?
Yeah. Was the hostess cute?
Yeah, well, they're all cute. You know, she wasn't like traditional cute. She was a little bit heavier set.
Yeah. Was she
She
wearing
had
a
a
V-neck?
nice figure, as in like it was proportional.
Yeah.
And
They have so many different people coming in and out of there all
I
the
love.
time.
Just thank you, serving industry. By the way, the one thing I still love you all. The one thing that I do, thank you for yoga pants and like tight black t-shirts for servers and like hostesses and hosts.
Put on your yoga pants.
Put on your yoga pants. Dance.
Got it there?
Yeah, I was sitting on a
Was your
tack.
scrum bound up?
My scrum was like stuck together, so I had to separate.
What'd you bring? Why'd you bring up scrum today anyway?
Oh, it's kind of I did.
Because you brought it up, and then
Same
we just
reason I
kinda
did
was like,
this. Same reason I did this.
Oh. Pick your nose. I can't wait till Jason.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah.
I know exactly what
It's
you're
like
saying.
it's like a Carol Burnett thing, you know. Instead of this, it's this and scrum. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Flummery 58. Scrum.
This is actually number 43.
No, I know, but I'm just saying in the future I'll be like scrum. Thanks everybody for joining us. Scrum. Like a Carol Burnett thing,
Yeah, sure.
but
Yeah,
less
yeah.
classy.
Mm-hmm. Who else used to talk to the camera?
Deadpool.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But who are you thinking of?
You know what? When I watch that movie Deadpool, it's not really about. To me, it's really not about the action. It's more about what jokes are going to come out of it.
I love the little
You know what I'm
hand.
saying?
I bet this hand will make my dick look huge or something like. I think he says something like that. Who's got the little? Yeah, I do know what
The
you're
first
saying.
one is all about the delivery.
So good.
It seems like there's going to be a little bit more action in the second one.
I
Ooh, that was weird. Oh my God, was that a frog in your throat? Oh,
probably a gay frog.
fucking.
Putting gay frogs in my throat.
Jesus.
Alex Jones, right?
Yeah. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I love that song.
Why? Where did that come from? You just thought of it?
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Oh.
I want you to interject those things more often.
What's new, pussycat?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
We'll play that tonight when we go out.
We're not really going out. I'm escorting you.
Mm.
You remember, $20 is $20.
$20 is $20.
I have something on that, but we can skip.
Yeah.
Like,
We'll
if you're
talk
charging 20, you're gonna get somebody that's paying 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're like, hey, remember the case of the saying is, I'm not gay, but $20 is $20, right? Because they made funny T-shirts that say that and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's alluding to like, I'll give you a blowjob for $20, but I'm not gay, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, to make it less funny and just be like blunt about it. That's what it means.
Right.
So I'm like, that first of all, you're not asking. Like you're asking to get like mouth herpes or something. If you're doing that, like it should be at least 100.
Yeah. I mean, the reward
charge
versus
100.
the benefit. You better start carrying around some fucking dental dam if you're doing
I'm gonna
that
be
shit.
a fucking high class bitch, not some lowly ass
To
hoe.
like a pre-screening.
Not some street hooker. Gigolo.
Have them fax in their like fucking STD check.
How do you fax it in?
Just you have like a secretary. You have like a little office, and,
And
you're
like you swab
and you
your own-
schedule it ahead of time, and you're like, can you send in your STD check and send it to this fax number, and my assistant Clarice will take a look over, and then we'll move forward from there.
Hello, Clarice.
Clarice?
Tell me something, Clarice. Have the lamb stopped screaming?
Yeah.
So the guy like takes he's like, what they mean is fax the test results, but he's like, I'm gonna fax my STD test. So he's like, wands himself. He's
I don't think they don't wand people anymore. I've actually had that happen. I've actually had one of those.
But he puts it on the
Ever had
we're
a
not
Q-tip?
talking about smart people here, okay?
Yeah. I've had a Q-tip in my penis.
So he puts Holy fuck.
That was the old days.
So he puts the thing in an envelope and puts it in the fax machine. They call. What is this?
And it's like a bank teller thing.
Yeah. No, it's like in the fax machine, and it doesn't work, obviously. And they're like, "We're sorry, sir. What is this?"
You're talking about,
I sent you my STD test, and they're like, "Oh, well, that's not really how it works." And, no. What? How do I have to do that again?
Speaking of prostitutes, I took an Uber today because I had a drink after work and I left my car.
Prostitutes.
And
just one?
My Uber picked me up, and it's this big, like, Czech dude, like a fucking Eastern blockade kind of like dude, right? And he's got the big meaty hands, and he's bald, and he looks like he's got the dark hair, and he's got a mustache, and he's like, yeah.
He was there with David Hasselhoff when they broke the wall down.
And like we start talking a little bit, and he's a great, it's nice to talk to, but he like kept me in his car when he dropped me off by my car, talking to me about how drugs and prostitution should just be legal. And the government should worry more about health care and like roads and stuff like that. And I kind of agree with him.
Hey, while you're, since you're trying to make extra money, would you mind watching my kids for the night? I want to take my wife.
He was either like Russian or like Czech or something. But he's just that Eastern blockade look, just a big dude, big fucking.
I think it's
meaty
just Eastern
hands.
bloc.
And just was going off on like he had like 3 teeth like taken out, and one dentist. Ooh, there goes your light. And one dentist, like they were like a non-profit dentist place, and he spent like $7,000 on them, and they didn't even finish the job. So then he ended up going to another place. They finished it a lot better. It was a little bit more expensive.
This is in Czechoslovakia.
No, this is here.
Here in America.
Yeah, and so they never finished the job, and he went back to the first dentist, and he's like, I want my money back. You didn't do it. I went and got it done somewhere else, and he had like an abscess from them doing it originally. Yeah. And they're like, we can't give you your money back. He's like, what?
Well, he'd have to sue them then.
Yeah.
In America, teeth bite you.
Yeah. And then he went to some like attorney or somebody that deals with it, and they're like, you're gonna have to get a lawyer, and I forget who he was referring to, and they're like, well, I don't know. But long story short, he wanted drugs and prostitution to be legal. And
right. So he's not saying like all I want to do is drugs and prostitutes.
No, he didn't say that. He's saying we're
wasting our time.
We're wasting our time and money on certain things when we could.
I agree.
I agree too. I agree.
Well, not all drugs, but I mean, decriminalizing marijuana shouldn't be decriminalizing it. It should just be legal.
Mm-hmm.
No medical bullshit, because you're just fueling monopolies that way.
Mm-hmm. The only problem the government does is because they don't have their fingers in it.
People love it. Their fingers.
Mm-hmm.
People love it when you do this. Big pharma doesn't need to be involved, right?
Well,
besides, that's something that the tobacco companies could come into and say, okay, hey, we are not selling as many cigarettes as we used to. We could say, listen, tobacco, you're out for good now. Like, marijuana is way better. Like, honestly, here's how it should be legalized. Recreational, like brownies and oils. Like, if you're going to vape it or whatever. Not vaping, but if you can, like, steam it, vaporize it. So, yeah, vaping. But, like, you can buy a vaporizer. Put it in there.
I got a chocolate in my bedroom. You want it?
Yeah. No, I can't do that. I work for a chemical company that I cannot say its name.
I haven't touched that in, 6 months.
That's probably not good anymore, then.
Yeah, it's good.
How many preservatives are in it?
I don't know.
A fudge brownie? Did you at least put it in the fridge?
No, it's not a fudge. It's a chocolate.
Like a wrapped chocolate.
Yes, it's like a legit wrapped chocolate.
Is it?
And when you open that wrap, it's like, and you're like, oh yeah, there's weed in that.
So you're gonna legalize it, right?
Yeah.
But so we're not talking about earning tax money, because you don't legalize stuff. Which a friend of mine, Scott, has a great point. You don't legalize it so you can make tax money off it. It is a powerful benefit. But that's not why we're doing it, right? We're doing it for the public health and the public safety.
And it also creates jobs.
So it creates jobs, creates revenue streams elsewhere, right? Besides tax money. Here's the deal. But it's only legal if you vape it. Like, you have to, like, you use the vaporizer, which basically steams the THC out, and then you inhale that. And it's not smoke.
You're not saying burning then.
Right, exactly. Well, yeah, exactly. It vaporizes the THC and stuff out. And
it's a healthier in a way
you take it in without fucking your lungs up. So if we're talking public health and you want to do it for real, then you say, hey, you can do it. Do it this way, though. Foods, they bake it into stuff. They bake it into stuff or put it in drinks or put it in, like, you can't be, like, chiefing a joint on the street corner, okay? You can have a little mini vaporizer or whatever and be like...
Plus, that smells really bad when you burn it anyways. I'm not saying it smells bad. I kind of like it, but it's like when I'm in a workplace and I smell it, I'm like, oh, God, why?
But it's just going to be that way. And then here's my last thing. I should run for Senate in Minnesota.
Yeah, think so?
The legislature. No, here's the last point, though. That has
the last job I'd want to do.
No, you made me forget the last point. Hold on. What was my last point? I just said...
Not burning it?
No.
God,
what the fuck just happened to my
Your
brain?
mind is like a steel trap.
Hold on. Just stop. Wait. I know.
Everybody pause for a second. Give Adam a moment. Breathe.
Oh, I got it. The last thing, which is really important, is you take all non-violent marijuana-related offenders and let them out of jail. You start a program that helps get all these people acclimated back out to the streets.
And we do have one of the highest.
It's stupid. There's people in jail for life for marijuana sales.
That's funny how people get off earlier on like murder charges compared to like some drug charges.
For real. I don't think, like, if you're selling cocaine to 16-year-olds, yeah, you should be in jail for a long fucking time. But if you're selling marijuana to your buddies...
What's a long time?
A long time. Well, your first time, probably 5 years.
This is your response. You go, a long time.
Well, no, I don't know. Well, we're talking about decriminalizing it, I guess, too. But you can't keep people in jail then once you make everything legal. Then the federal government has to do that. Because we saw what happened this week. But we're not going to, like, let's not. The thing is with
especially with marijuana now that it's becoming, it's legal in state side in places, it's still illegal federally.
Well, yeah. So should we date ourselves with that, though?
What do you mean?
Well, the Obama administration federally decriminalized it, right?
Yeah.
And then now, what's his face? Jeff Sessions.
Yeah.
Is like pushing to have it federally criminalized again. It's a waste of time and money.
It's a waste of time and money. Yeah.
Hank was here.
Yeah, was he hanking out?
Yeah, he should just hank one of these days. Should we hank it out one of these days?
You want to hank it out?
We'll hank it right here.
With the scrum?
I don't know if he'd like the scrum.
I don't know if Hank would probably just sit there.
I think he would, by the end of it, would be yelling at us.
I have a few beers in him.
He'd be like, shut up. This show's stupid.
What's this about anyways?
Nothing.
It's all tomfoolery.
Oh, I want to steal a line from local radio, but I won't.
What? Well, don't leave me hanging now. Just say it.
Tomfoolery and skullduggery. The common man says that.
Oh.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Never listened.
Really?
No.
I did used to be like, I don't know how much of this I can take, but now I like every day on my way to work, if I'm not listening to a podcast, I'm listening to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He's like,
how much percentage of your listening is music now? Or is it more
50.
Talk? 50-50?
I actually listen to more music now than I used to.
Yeah.
Since I got back into metal and stuff. Yeah. Like kind of dip my toes back in. I even like listen a little bit more to other stuff too now because of it.
That's funny because like
old stuff that I liked. Which brings up a good thing, but go on.
In high school, I went from metal to like Coldplay to like back into metal again.
Well, I think that happens because
like Radiohead, Coldplay. I mean, I still listen to that stuff.
Those were good though.
Yeah.
So, Radiohead more so than Coldplay. I think Coldplay was more just like a kind of a placekeeper.
Well, I think I brought that up before. It's
me.
like A Rush of Blood to the Head was one of my favorite albums by them.
Yeah.
It's a good album. I could still listen to that album.
I tried. I didn't. I can't really do
my
it
John Denver's been kicking it a lot lately.
Well, that's the other thing. When you start get back into something you really liked and you start listening to, like the old stuff, like John Denver. I got the fucking Four Seasons on tap every now and then.
That John Denver's full of shit.
That John Denver's full of shit. What does he say after that?
Remember.
Oh, I do have a big booger going, Jason. But I can't touch it.
Strong hand.
Why? What does strong hand mean?
I don't know. Apparently, like a strong will not to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Or he was just gonna slap you.
Oh yeah. Speaking of which, Cold Kingdom had a show last night.
I know. I was gonna go, but I couldn't get off work early.
With the band called Dorothy.
Is that Dorothy led by? Is that a women band? All women band? Is there like a female front leader?
It's a female front. Obviously, it's Dorothy, but I don't know like what her.
No. Well, okay, maybe yeah.
It's kind of like Hailstorm, but not Hailstorm. They're like they got that
like
hard.
Hailstorm.
It's not hard rock. It's rock. She sings rock.
I'm going on the record. I don't really like Hailstorm.
Wow, they're really good
for real. Well, there's of course a couple songs that I've heard that I like, but
they're amazing live too.
That might be better.
That's where I wasn't. That's where I got into them because when Northern Invasion and Cold Kingdom play, and I was their roadie. Awesome. I got to sit on the side of the stage, on side stage while Lizzie.
Sibilance.
Anthrax. I got to see. I mean,
I'm the man. I'm the man.
Yep.
Love Anthrax.
Scott Ian right next to me, and I was right by his
guitars.
I
saw Anthrax with Rob Zombie. Not White Zombie. It was Rob Zombie and Anthrax. It was good.
I like White Zombie.
Oh, I like them both.
Yeah.
You can hear that. I don't care. I'm just letting you know.
Thanks. How's your scrum? Jesus, what's your deal today?
Scrumptious. I'll tell you what it is.
You wearing a man diaper?
Do you know why I added
You're wearing a man diaper.
No, it feels like it. You know why? I'm wearing because I was wearing
Is your colon pushing out a little bit?
No, I don't. That will never happen. It's fine. There'd be no reason for it.
You have a little donut underneath.
I don't even get hemorrhoids.
You got a donut.
And there's a guy down there right now.
Howie Mandel.
Trying to blow it up. Feels better. Thanks, Tom. See you in a bit.
So is that a technical term? Like you could call it a man donut if you got problems like that?
Sorry, I got carried away with
apparently. Adam's in his own little fucking world.
That's
here.
my donut. He blew it up, right? And then I thanked Tom.
Yeah, I got it.
And then I fell back down.
Yeah, because the seal wasn't closed.
It was. Yeah, I probably popped it. It's one of my thick hairs. So no, honestly, about the scrum, I have lined pants on because it's so cold. We're in Minnesota and it's so cold, you know. And these are lined.
You're a
pants.
300-pound man. You're cold.
300-pound men get cold too. I'm not a fucking walrus. Like, this fat isn't specifically designed to like keep me from going into hypothermia.
What kind of lining do you have in your pants?
It's like a silk and velvet mix. No, I'm just kidding. It's just like a flannel lining inside the pants. I bought these at the hated Walmart, but they are fantastic.
I only buy stretch jeans now.
I'm the 300-pound guy. Why are you buying stretch jeans?
Because there's the most comfortable jeans you could ever wear.
I've got my 5.11 tactical belt.
Even these.
And I buy my jeans a little bit big.
You don't want skinny jeans?
No, I don't. I mean, in the waist, it's probably, there's room to go in the waist.
You want that.
And then I put on my 5.11 nylon tactical belt, which can get you through. Then you don't have to take your belt off in the airport. You can get through metal detectors. Dude, then you get through metal detectors.
Oh, man, I love those fucking metal.
Fuck them. I'm not taking my fucking belt off.
It's amazing what you go through in the airport now.
I don't obviously do it very often because I'm fucking deathly afraid of flying, but yeah, I don't like it.
And you take your shoes off, you take your belt off, any change, anything electronic.
I hate it. Fuck you. You know I have change in my pocket.
Oh, this last one I went to LA. They thought I had something in I don't know if it was my hip or something.
Oh, unless it was your cold,
it was my
steel cold heart.
Yeah, it fell down to my hip. But I got a little pat down and a little feel.
That's a bunch of bullshit. How would they think you had something in your hip?
I don't know.
They just made it up.
Now you're mad about that. Don't call it traditional.
No, it's because it's stupid people doing stupid things.
Traditional bone.
If you're fucking TSA,
bone in.
If you're a TSA agent, you don't be like, I just assume there's something metal on your hip, even though I've got no reason to think that.
No.
So is it because you went through the metal detector? Did he wand you and there was a beep there?
They said something when I did my, you go that through the scanner.
Fuckers.
It went, whoop, it goes, whoop, and then you walk out and they're like,
and you get cancer. You're dying.
Fucking Chernobyl.
Did you hear there's a group of people now that, like, they call them stalkers? They go and they adventure in Chernobyl, even though it's illegal.
You can go visit Chernobyl. You just can't be there a long time.
Well, they illegally visit Chernobyl.
Yeah.
So they're probably building, like, this community there.
What's funny is how the wildlife has actually flourished there.
Now until fucking Godzilla gets born.
I'm just saying there's like
then it won't be
animal
funny.
population has flourished there.
Really?
Yeah. I just watched a documentary on it.
What if Chernobyl like has helped create these radiation-proof animals? Oh, dude.
I just think there's something with what we created that affects us as far as nuclear waste that maybe not affect all animals.
Well, no. Here's the deal. They have found a way to survive, and
Jeff Goldblum.
But exactly,
will find a way.
So, but they were able, like, they built up this not immunity, but like resistance to the radiation.
La resistance.
Well, that's Moscow, so in Russia, nukes nuke you. I don't know. So, plant nukes you. You are a nuclear plant.
What's the town next to Chernobyl where actually that wasn't, the fallout wasn't.
Farmington?
No, the fallout wasn't in actually Chernobyl. That's where everybody lived. The fallout was in a town called like Pripyat or something like that, which is very close by. I'm just telling you, these are the facts.
Right.
So everybody moved to Chernobyl.
These are possibly the facts.
These are like, what was it, like 60? No, it was like 20 to 60. I don't forget. There's like 20,000 or so people. All Chernobyl, all that stuff was brand new. Like the apartments, they had like a fucking amusement park that was about to open 2 days later before the fucking fallout happened. Yeah. It's crazy. I mean, that place is like brand new for everybody.
I don't want new nuclear plants. It's nuclear.
Yeah. It's still not.
Okay, my theory, though.
I'm going to just say something.
I'm ready.
They're talking, how you can fuel all of Sweden for whatever off a cat. With a possible one cat.
Cat piss?
No, just a whole cat. The amount of energy in one cat. You can fuel Sweden for like a year or something like that. Yes.
What is the cat doing? Just like this?
No, the energy in the atoms and all that. I'm talking about the energy in the atoms in a whole cat.
Oh, like the size of a cat.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was.
But there's there's different ways to do it. One is like thermal.
Burn,
which is you'll get
0.
Point like 10 zeros to 1.
Is this more of your studies?
No, I watched this.
Killing small animals.
Yeah, this is why I kill small animals. And then they said nuclear, you still only get like 0.08% of the possible. Listen,
we got them. I am listening.
Of the possible energy. So it's like 0.08% of the possible energy you can get out of a whole cat. And then like they figure out like like accretion disks around black holes. That's the most efficient way to get energy because time and all that stuff slow down before it gets to a certain point. And then
just watch Interstellar, the best movie.
Well, they were describing how black hole, like takes planets and suns and it rips them out, and then that's where that accretion disk comes, and that's where the most efficient energy lies.
So that's all stuff that's been pulverized as it's getting sucked into.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, kind of like the rings around Saturn. Maybe Saturn used to be a black hole. Okay, I'll stop. That's actually pretty.
It's an interesting thought, right?
Yeah.
So like burning it, you only get like 0.1 to the negative 10th.
And we're not going to burn any cats.
Yeah. And then nuclear is only still 0.08% of
it's nuclear
total energy that's
is
possible.
Still, really?
Yeah, 0.08%.
And all that waste. That's why, I mean, now it's already now they say, I'm not like, ooh, Mr. Lefty, but let's just be honest. Now, since the infrastructure is there for building like the wind and the solar power stuff, mostly solar power, I think is probably the way to go.
Well, obviously, harnessing the energy, sun's energy is the most
It's the most efficient now.
Yes. Well, I mean, we're stupid not to. We're stupid.
Well, we're doing it. So it will eventually replace most of those nuclear things.
And fossil fuels.
I just don't want to make any new nuclear plants because it seems like
I'm
folly.
not making any, so don't worry about me.
Well, I know, but it seems like folly to me.
I tell you that I was thinking about opening up a plant in South Carolina down there?
I heard if you leave Play-Doh out in the sun, it makes a good sidewalls for the nuclear reactor. Did you... Okay, so here's my theory now. What if the animals and plants have developed this strain of immunity to radiation?
They might. Or they just have something differently DNA-wise.
Wait.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at, right? They might have like changed, evolved, found a way. They may have found a way. So, that happens, right? Then we harness that. We go in there and we take these animals and we figure out a way to make ourselves immune. GOT.
Well, that's what you do. Is you use nature.
So then we become immune for radiation, and that becomes the way that we are able to travel light speed through.
You can't travel light speed. You become your mass becomes infinitely heavy when you travel that fast.
Listen, I know all about it. I know what you're saying, but the point is, like, whatever drive you're gonna need.
But space warp.
Time out. Whatever drive you're gonna need, and whatever like the power that you're gonna need is gonna create a bunch of radiation, and that's what we're going to use is this new developed like gene therapy that allows you to be immune to the radiation.
Are we going to be able to fly around with like a spark of energy?
No, like in the spaceship. Maybe. Probably. That's not it. That's a dab.
That's how you harness the energy.
Why is he flying sideways? Do you see what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Like that's what's going to allow us our immunity and our resistance to the radiation that will be created for our space travel. It's cool. I think that could be Christopher Nolan.
You know what I just thought?
Call me Christopher Nolan.
You know what I just thought? You know the picture of like, yeah, fucking Dr. Steve Rowley's like,
yeah,
mind blown.
Yeah. Fucking, I was probably 3 or 4 years out of high school. I was living with a buddy, and he fucking laughed when I was like, he said something kind of stupid, and I was like, whoa, boom. Like, you just blew my mind. If I couldn't stop laughing, we were high. We were so high.
You mean you were smoking weed?
Marijuanas.
The plural?
Yeah.
There was more than one.
We're smoking the marijuana sleeve.
There's more than one.
Smoke my marijuana sleeve. Should we get back on track?
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
I thought it was a good little discussion right there.
I got another good discussion for you.
Yeah, what do you got?
Theories about Kylo and Rey.
Oh, we're getting back on Star Wars.
We are. We love Star Wars. But here's the deal. I've got a whole list. I haven't been able to change my Facebook because these disappear if you go back, which is, fuck you, Facebook. Seriously. I also stopped playing ads in the middle.
I haven't really been on Facebook that much lately, and I'm pretty happy about it.
With the last update, they started playing ads in people's videos. Like, they're not like, the people didn't go, okay, put your ad in here for a penny or whatever. They just start playing it. One of the theories, which I actually, before ever seeing this, I had this theory, and we discussed it previously on the Flummery. You can check us out on YouTube and Podbean. But my initial theory was that Kylo lied about Rey's parentage. That's theory number 4 on this rancor thing. And I'm not like a big rancor guy, but it was actually these are kind of fun. These are good, and so.
I'm going to tell you something real quick
about
that kind of those theories and stuff. I was fucking
Spoiler alert.
Insanely nuts watching all these fucking Star Wars channels on YouTube about all these theories.
Yeah, you got overload.
I'm like, oh! No, I could give a fuck. But go ahead.
I guess I should have checked with you first. Well, so
I'll entertain it.
So in the flashback, in The Force Awakens, they see a ship leaving Rey on Jakku. She's crying and screaming. In The Last Jedi, Kylo tells Rey that she's nobody. Your parents were, what does it say here? They're filthy junk traders. Sold you off for drinking money. They're dead in a grave on Jakku Desert. I love how they have typos in these. Like, so stupid. If the parents were really to die on Jakku and be buried in a desert grave, the parents must have stayed on Jakku. Yet we see a ship leaving Rey and leaving Jakku also. Plus, the ship is not like a junk trader ship. It looks smaller and new.
Yep.
So that's one of my favorite theories, which I actually thought of myself.
Do you think any of the storyline is a solid piece? It never really is. Everything with the Star Wars universe, they always have weird.
Well, they have different writers for it now, so they get to just do what they want.
Yeah.
Another theory: Rey and Kylo will truly balance the Force together, which is actually
you mean make a baby.
Maybe. I don't know.
Make a baby.
That's right in line with this one. Rey and Kylo are perfectly equal in every way, and that's why they can't kill each other. Like, she beat him in The Force Awakens, but that was because he was already injured.
I like when he's like...
Yeah, that's cool. But it's like totally gave it away that he was hurt.
Yeah.
It was kind of dumb on his part.
Well, he's bleeding.
Yeah, pouring blood down his leg more after he pounded his side.
Yeah.
I still love the way he takes his fucking lightsaber out.
Yeah. It's like a breakdance move.
Do it. But put it in a breakdance. God damn it. Damn it, Daniel.
You do drugs, Danny? Every day.
What? Okay, so let me see another good theory, and I could go in deeper on this, but I don't know. Here's a good one, though, that Rey has already seen Kylo Ren's violent future, and it looks like that. So, the premise for this theory...
So you're saying there's still more story to be about...
In The Last Jedi, and this is attributed to Lonzo Bald.
Is he bald?
Yes. Well, it's a Redditor who obviously... He must have got on that name early. Who must either idolizes or is making fun of Lonzo Ball. But has one of the hottest takes. Oh, they say hot take. So in The Last Jedi, we see the Kylo attack on the Jedi Temple was triggered by Luke activating his lightsaber, and then pulls in the building on him. But so the attack on the Jedi Temple apparently was not planned by Kylo, right? So this person's theory is the Knights of Ren didn't exist at that time, and what we saw in Rey's dream after she touched the lightsaber in Episode 7 was the Knights standing at a massacre that has not happened yet. Essentially, Rey saw into the future there, and that is where the finale of the new trilogy will take place. He believes the Knights of Ren were acknowledged in Episode 7, but that can be accounted for as they could easily be being trained or just beginning.
Well, don't you think the Knights of Ren are Luke's students, right?
Well, no,
because he took some of his students. Didn't he say that?
Well, it's Kylo Ren.
Jesus.
Just stop. Like, they can see it. They don't have to say something every time. I'm not digging that bad.
You're setting up every 2 or 3 minutes.
I'm adjusting.
Jesus, you want like a bath to sit in or something while you're here?
Do you have some Epsom salts?
Yeah.
Then no. I'll tell you the theory I hate also after.
Go.
Oh, okay. So you don't want to talk about that one?
About how that scene is probably in the next movie?
Yeah, and how
it would make sense
in the future, because it's raining and stuff, and it's not raining in the one where he,
where the temple goes down.
Yeah, where you see the temple burning.
Well, that part of the story is still. I mean, why would you put that in there?
Unless it was foreshadowing.
And otherwise it would have been a waste of space. It would have made no sense. They have to cover that.
Yeah, I think so.
So they would have to use it, otherwise it'd just be dumb, in my opinion.
This is the one I hate.
Okay.
Kylo was playing both Snoke and Rey in the throne room.
Snoke said that he's the one that brought them together so they could communicate. Do you think that's true?
Well, this isn't really a theory. That's exactly what he did.
Do you think you're going to get any more backstory about Snoke in the next one?
I don't know why you'd bother. He's dead. All he did was facilitate Kylo's rise to the top. Now there's no Emperor. It's not Emperor and then Darth Vader. It's Kylo Ren. He's in charge.
Supreme Leader Kylo. Sounds fucking stupid.
Oh, I hate Huck. Or Hawks. Or
Hux.
Hawks. Huxtable. That's why I hate him.
Well, they made him into a joke.
He annoyed the shit out of him as an actor. I never want to see again.
I like him.
He's disgusting. It's not that bad. I'm just kidding. But
wow.
No, I just don't.
Wow.
They they really cheesed him up at the end. The best part of his character was when he gets fucking whipped into the side of the bridge of that ship they're in. Just, just throws him against the wall. And I think he kills him, right?
No.
I think that's him killing him.
So what's going to happen to the...
What do you think of that maneuver?
What's going to happen to the Empire?
It's pretty much done. There was only a few of them left at that point, wasn't there?
I don't know. It's hard to say with that. Now we got JJ coming back on. He's got a lot to chew on.
The rest of these series are done.
Do you think Rey or Kylo will die at the end of the next one? How do you end that story?
I don't know. I don't want to.
You got me back on this. It's stupid.
When I
hate this.
When I think about it, I don't want it to go anywhere else. I want her to be. She's using the Force. I want her to become totally awesome and win.
I want her to get in porn.
She's only 17.
No, she's not. She's like 24.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
What's the rest of that Vine?
I don't know.
We're still doing Vines from back in the day.
Yeah, we used to do Vines.
Oh, I asked a couple people for questions.
Yeah, did you? Oh, that a boy content manager. By the way, Adam is our new content manager. Since I'm doing all the technical work, Adam has the privilege of being content manager. Congratulations, Adam.
I did not have to blow anybody.
You get a demotion.
Sounds good.
And a pay decrease.
Yeah, like it's getting less. I got a lot of replies here. Hold on.
Did you?
No, I got one. Well, I asked a friend of mine, Tim, who is a regular listener.
Not Shardik?
It's not Shardik, who, by the way, I have no fucking idea who it is. You go and look at his profile, and it's one picture. It's like three pictures, and one of them is like the top view of like a Mega Man or something. I don't know. And there's no information. So
that's the way I like
somebody
my women
who just,
too.
Did you create that?
I did not. I have no idea who Shardik is.
Maybe we're pronouncing it wrong, but I like saying Shardik.
Oh, Valente was in my work last night.
What did he say?
And he's like, "Oh, you didn't answer all my question."
Oh, whatever. We said a lot. We did a lot of that.
I think it was more about the abortion thing. I think.
What does he want to know?
I don't know.
We're not doing that. No, not live on YouTubes. You can see that on episode 42 if you want to look it up. Why are they? So his reply, I go, "Hey,
Tim or Shardik?
Tim, any questions?" I'm like, "Hey, any questions for the Flummery tonight?"
Yeah, man. Right. 420, buddy.
And then he's like, and then he goes, he answers real quick.
When will 420 actually really happen?
Every day, twice.
Go ahead.
So he replies quickly, "Why are they called private parts when I let everybody touch them?" And then he says, "I'll give it some thought." And I haven't read this other reply yet, so I'm going to read that. You talk about the private parts thing.
Why are they private parts when he lets everybody touch them? Well, then no, it's not. I guess it's a case. It's a
case by case
situational thing like that. Like if you're like, these are my private parts, you're saying like you can't fucking touch them. But if you're like, hey, this shit's open for everybody, then it's like game on. Open parts.
These are my parts.
These are my open parts.
Right. These
like,
are my.
You must be this high to ride.
What's a good word for open? Like not obtuse, but
You're so obtuse.
That's like the opposite of what I'm thinking. Like where it's just out there. All right, whatever. I passed high school.
Gee, Billy, I wish I was in high school. What?
Okay, so I'll just read this next. I'm stumped. Did we talk about the Super Bowl last week?
Did we talk about the Super Bowl last week?
Hey, quick question. Did we talk about the Super Bowl last week?
What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I must have forgot we talked about the Super Bowl last week. She says, I'm stumped. Will you be avoiding downtown when the Vikings go to the Super Bowl? Or will you be joining in on as many festivities as possible? Also, how sweet will it be for people who work near the stadium to have to pay Super Bowl event parking prices? In parentheses, I might finally figure out how I'm supposed to get reimbursed for parking after being at this job for 2.5 years. So you must work by there.
I don't want to be anywhere near downtown.
Just throwing money away. You figure out how to get your
everything's going to be
validated.
Super brought up in price. It's going to be annoying to get around anywhere. I don't want to be anywhere near that place.
But it's like one-time thing. When is if
it's not that important to me. For you, maybe, yeah, but I don't give a rat's ass.
So you don't think it's pretty cool though? Like the Vikings are in the Super Bowl, first time ever, like a home
let's
team.
Let's not say they are.
I said if they are in the Super Bowl,
which would be cool, but it hasn't happened yet. So
yes, but if they are in the Super Bowl and the Super Bowl's here, that doesn't add any value to you.
Open.
Unobstructed parts.
Not obtuse. God, what the fuck?
Gaping parts.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Gapes?
Wow.
How? Okay, gaping.
Open.
Don't. Is that Siri or whatever?
It's just.
Or Google Flash? Hello and welcome to Google Flash.
Gaping.
Are you just typing stuff in to have your person say it on your phone?
Enormous.
Enormous. Oh, you're just...
Immense.
Oh, I liked it when the chick was doing it.
Oh, and then I get a good question here from somebody on Facebook, but not to us.
Yeah.
Hey, Vikings country, who do you want to win the Falcons-Rams game?
Well, isn't if the Falcons win, then we play... I don't know how that's working out.
So if the Falcons win, the Falcons play Philadelphia. Philadelphia's top seed. Falcons came in at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember how. And then the Rams are right below us. I think the Rams and New Orleans are right by each other. The Rams and New Orleans are... I don't remember what order they're in. But they're both division people. So let's say that all the normal teams win. Let's say Rams, New Orleans, and Carolina. Wait. Well, that would be it, right? Oh, I don't know.
Sports.
It's kind of weird. But I would rather have the Falcons win.
Yeah.
I don't think they're... Well, the Rams have a better defense than the Falcons this year. And that's for the Vikings. Their offense has been able to put up like 22, 23, 24 points, which I think is above the league average. But I don't think against... Well, and they did against the Rams too. But so it was kind of like an anomaly game. But the Rams, I think, are kind of like the Vikings. Like if the Vikings played the Panthers again, who they lost to, barely, even though the score or whatever.
That was a pretty close game, wasn't it?
I don't think it was very close, but I think the score.
No, didn't we only score like 3 points or something like that?
It was bad. Like, yeah, it was a bad game. This is probably their worst game of the year. Mike Zimmer's not going to let that happen again, and the team isn't going to let that happen again. They're too consistent. They would have come back and found a way to beat Carolina, right? Which may end up. I don't think that will happen, but So anyway, the point I'm making is I would rather play Atlanta again because I just don't think they're on top of their game like they usually are, or like they were last year for sure.
Carolina Panthers, are you talking about? We lost 31-24.
Yeah.
But I know I think we scored later in the game, and it was like...
We had a chance to win that game. I can't remember what happened, but I know we did. Well, It was 0-0.
We beat the Rams 24-7.
Oh, yeah, we destroyed the Rams the first time. But I think that's a team that will come back and learn from that. Like, they've obviously got a good coach, too. You know?
Yeah.
But I think that
we got our asses handed in.
We destroyed Jared Goff.
Steelers kicked our ass.
Okay, I take it back. That was the very worst game.
26-9.
We could have won that game, too.
Those are all, like, field goals.
For real. Yeah, it was a weird game.
All 3-pointers.
Yeah. They should have, if they'd have won that game, we'd be the 1 seed, basically.
Yeah.
You want to look now?
You got a new nickname, Mr. Adjustments.
Nuts adjustments.
It's Adam Adjustments.
It's just me adjusting me. How are you?
So
how's your scrum, lad?
How's that lining guests
Justin.
coming along, Mr. Project Manager?
How's what?
Getting the guests coming along here.
We've got a few people in the pipes.
Yeah.
I should have had somebody this week. But that's okay.
Yeah, I got another camera here that I can use if we needed it too.
Oh, you do?
Well, that one there.
Is it the one? Is that the one that, like, you've got like a sky cam over your bed?
Yeah.
You just pull it off
Yeah.
of the
It's
the
hooked.
harness?
It's actually hooked to the swivel ball on my sex swing.
So you get sick. Like, you stay in the center of the frame, but
your
the
surroundings.
rest of the
is-
room.
Yep.
Like, take some Dramamine before you watch it.
Why is your battery lasting so much longer than this one did?
I think it just wants to stay on for me.
Yeah, you're the star. Is that what you're saying?
No. Oh, like I'm fueling it? No.
No, you're the star. Are you the star of the show?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like,
I do so much more.
is it? Well,
I am the star.
I don't
of
do
the
that.
Flummery.
I hardly do anything.
I am the star of the
Do you?
Flummery.
Hey,
Look,
how do you?
look at the lights shining
Have a fucking
bright on my face.
all-out argument on our first live episode. Fuck you!
Just
I've
start-
done so much more. I said,
kill you.
I sat in my house for 8 hours today figuring out how to go live. Piece of shit. And you just swing the mic. It breaks the light. Camera goes sideways. And then they see us scuffling. And then it turns into like, we're scuffling. It's like, and then pretty soon it's just like,
I'll tell you what, though.
reach in your pants like Brokeback Mountain.
It wasn't tough getting it live. It was just making sure all this stuff lined up together.
We still probably fucked it up somehow.
No,
Is it still recording?
Yeah.
What about on Pro Tools?
Yeah.
So when we go live, YouTubes will save this, though, too, right? So it's like kind of like
YouTube
Facebook,
will save it.
where you've got a live video, but you can watch it later.
I'm recording it and streaming it at the same time.
But
So I'm doing I'm doing 2 recordings, actually. I'm recording Pro Tools audio. I'm recording it through OBS video capture.
Pro Tools.
Yep, with Pro Tools streaming into that. And I'm also streaming it, which will be saved on YouTube as well. When you're done streaming, it'll be saved.
Okay.
It's already, it uploads to YouTube's automatically.
So I wonder when you
I don't have to
label
upload
it?
it, I don't think. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think we will.
The only thing I have to do now is put the audio out on Podbean.
Right. Yep.
And as far as I think.
You can find us on Podbean.
So I'm still going to get an intro video thing. You know what I'm saying?
The Flummery?
Yeah, and then an ending. And
Yeah.
then control it from here.
Are you going to cue the ending right at the end of this?
Yeah.
Which is in about 5 minutes.
I will. And then we can fucking.
Whoa! No. That is not a good idea. Fuck. You're going to get us killed.
Hey, man, I'm tight.
No, you're not.
TIT tight.
You're an idiot. Oh, I just received this picture.
From who?
Who wore it better, he says.
Did you see my Who Wore It Better last night?
His name is Matt Kramers. He's very funny. Yeah, I did.
Fucking Justin. He had the.
Oh, that's hilarious. It's two, one each day now. You. What was he wearing? Tidy whities?
No, though he had his pants on. He took a little piece of napkin and put it right there.
He's like, I'll be your priest for the evening.
Ooh. Adam Adjustments.
Let's
will
get into that.
Find a way.
Don't do the Bloods sign anymore, okay? You don't want to get cripped on.
You just
Cripped on like Superman.
What is that? Did you watch Bright yet?
Yes. Oh,
I liked it.
I do
thought
have
it was
a
really
segment.
good.
I do have a segment.
You
We
just
should
crip
talk about
walk.
movies.
You just crip walk yourself back to your barbecue. Isn't that what he says or something like that?
I don't remember.
Did you like it?
That's Michael Jordan crying in the background. This is my friend Cody.
I don't get it.
I guess KC lost, maybe. I don't know. I didn't actually watch the game. I've been too busy getting ready for the podcast. Okay, what? Oh, Bright. Yes. I got a segment here about. I got a segment on movies. If we should just do that quick.
About what?
Recently watched movies that we could talk about. But we should. We both saw Bright, which we both wanted to do.
Mm-hmm. Thought it was pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Well, it was really good.
Okay, so I thought that it was. How do I say this the right way? So it was like too much social commentary for that type of movie, except that was kind of the point. So I really respected it that they tried that.
What do you mean?
So like it's all about like, you know how right now everything's about race, right? You know, it just seems that way recently. Okay, I don't really want to get too deep into that
whole aspect.
I literally don't want to dig too deeply into that whole aspect. But the thing with the movie was they got into it, but they used fairies and orcs and elves instead of white, black, Asian, Latino.
Yeah.
So, which was weird. They made all the orcs like Mexican, but whatever. They made them. It seemed like Latina culture.
No, there was a Mexican gang that they encountered.
Yeah, but they were all orcs.
No, there was a Mexican gang chasing after them that were
True.
not orcs. There was a Mexican gang.
No, I know that.
The dude in the wheelchair.
But it seemed like the orcs gang was kind of like the way that they were postured.
No, I don't even see that side of it.
Okay, so anyway,
it is like a race thing, though, obviously. But how you attribute that to
cultural
Mexican?
It's like a cultural, study.
Yeah.
In a fairy tale.
Yeah, it's a fairy tale brought into a social class,
fantasy thing. So
a race thing.
I'd prefer more magic and less guns. If you're gonna make that movie. You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I mean, I enjoyed it for what it was.
Well, me too. But I'm kind of critiquing it.
Oh, okay.
Like, I respected why they did those things, but that's just what I
want a wand.
Yeah, me too. But you can't have when you disintegrate. Remember? Because, spoiler alert, he's a Bright. That's why he can touch the wand. Which I figured out, unfortunately, like halfway through the movie.
I kind of felt
when
that
they talked about it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is kind of. I think I know what's going to happen.
But the orc dude,
the journey was
played
good.
by what's his face.
Oh, by the way, Nick and Vince's podcast, he did his best and worst of 2017.
Oh, I have to watch that.
I know. I actually told him I was going to watch it last week, and I didn't listen to it.
Give a shout out to Nick and Vince's podcast
on Podbean. Nick and Vince's podcast. One of the first guys who helped us out was Nick.
Yep, great dude.
And
he was on one of our podcasts. We'll have him back soon too.
Yeah, we should. We could talk about his book, which he's been posting on Facebook, like the beginnings of pages and stuff, like where they're not finished, but he's got he's shading in the people and stuff.
He's putting a lot of fucking time into that thing, man.
It's cool. He's probably gonna be like, I should be done already. Because remember we talked to him last time. He's like, if I did a page every day, it'd be a year.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a year almost now. Because he was on one of our earlier podcasts.
Mm-hmm.
So I wonder how close to being done he is.
Yeah, that was.
I should go back and listen to that podcast.
Probably January or February because it was a winter time still, and then he went out and got crazy with us.
You're
gonna get crazy with me tonight too.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you said earlier you were gonna.
That's not what I said.
You did too. I'll show you in a message.
No, I fucking didn't.
Yeah, you did. And then you're like sexy time, and I'm like, yeah, mucho sex.
No, I said.
Yeah, you did. See, now you're going back on what you said. You bring it up.
The good thing is there's.
Fucking dickhole.
You said mucho sex.
You're a dickhole. That goes back on your fucking word is what you are.
What I said was my. I don't think we can say this. My reply
We should just fight it out on YouTube Live right now.
We did. Hold on. We will. Oh, yeah. Here it is. I sent Interquade to you guys. I don't know. No, I don't have it.
I'll find it.
Everything is terrible. Website is making my week too. No, you said podcast tomorrow, and I said yes, tomorrow night, and then I said then sex.
Yes, that means you want to go out and have fun.
No,
yes,
it was
it does.
A joke that we would
No.
have sex after the podcast.
Nope.
You fucker.
You're a dick.
And then you said mucho sex, which I should have replied macho sex to, but I didn't.
Well, I'm the male in this relationship.
Pod sex, you guys going live? That's Jason. We went live. Do you think he's got this up at the bar right now? Hey guys, watch my friends live. He's got it up at I don't know if I should say.
We have all but one viewer right now.
Is it really?
Yeah.
They're like, ugh. They basically just don't want to like type something else in.
I can't stand them. That chick in that video is hot. That Jason sent.
And then so there's this hot chick in a video he sent us. He goes, she's from Canada. I've never mouth fucked a Canadian before. And I said, and you said, can I lick that tongue? And we said, yes, you can. And then you said, I meant Chris Farley's, because there's a guy in there doing a Chris Farley impression.
That's pretty good.
And then I wrote, I mouth fucked a Canadian once. It was Michael Bublé. And then we'll stop at that, because it is funny. The best joke of the day, though, puts up like a fake Dungeons and Dragons card to you, and it's a gay dragon.
Show
and then
him.
it
Blow
says,
it up.
and then it says makes you gay. Which this is funny. Can you see it?
Go back a little bit. There you go.
Makes you gay, and then Jason's reply is, "Go fish." Like, get it? Like, sorry, I don't have that card. Right? That's a really good joke. So, nope, none of those in my hand. Go fish. He does not have a gay card. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
No, not at all.
We love gay dragons. How cool would it be to have a gay dragon in Game of Thrones? Just like
It's more like a fucking.
instead of flying like this, like it's like this. Like,
There's a fucking rainbow. following it.
yeah, he's farting a rainbow upside down. God, that'd be awesome. I think the gay community could really get behind that.
Yep.
Like, GOT had a gay dragon. It was
Would
fucking
they name
beautiful.
Would they name it called? Would they call it Gay of Thrones?
Oh, I wish I had my phone, the fucking thing up on my phone when I do the crickets. No, they wouldn't change the name of the goddamn show.
Gay of Thrones. Don't think too hard about it.
That would be the show after Game of Thrones, like A&E style. Gay on Thrones. Let's check out
You know what it'd be like? You know what it reminds me of? You know,
what gay characters really came out.
Culture Club dude. What's his name?
Boy George.
Boy George. So, have you ever seen his Cribs? You ever see
Kind of
Cribs?
reminds me of him.
He was on Cribs.
No.
Yeah.
Was it good?
He had a chair that was all made out of like penis shapes. So you know what I'm saying? Like the arm things were.
I wonder how many bachelorette parties do you have to go to
the
get that?
arms, like, and the ends are just penis heads, you know. And they're like, yeah, you can see it. You ever watch it? It's so good.
It's like, but it's like a captain's chair. They come up.
No, it's like wood. It's like carved.
Hey, it's wood. Ah! Word of the day.
It's so good. I actually enjoyed watching that
I should
one.
check it out, man. More than 3/4 of his album.
Look at Boy George Cribs.
Oh, no.
See if you can,
Okay,
do it.
well, Google it.
No, just look at it. See if you can find it on the video.
I don't want to do because then the video is gonna pop.
Just do it.
Okay, fine. Ozzy, man. Okay, I'm gonna do that right now.
Yeah, I want you to laugh more.
I don't know if we can like
Cribs.
play it though. Oh, I guess YouTube is open content, right?
Yeah.
Are we supposed to Have they done this on other podcasts? Well, it's like 8 minutes long, dude.
Well, just kind of go in it a little bit.
Boy George Cribs.
No, it's just do the first one. It's right there. MTV Cribs 2001. Boy George. It's right there.
That one is 8 minutes long.
So who fucking cares?
I'm trying to find like a segment. Boy George Cribs penis chair. No. Oh man, that's funny.
If you just hit play and then hit stop or pause and then scroll through the timeline, you should be able to find it.
All right, hold on. Okay, so start talking about something else.
Well, it's a very immense penis chair.
I'm muting it. So we can just watch it and when it comes up.
Well, just pause it and go through the timeline.
Yeah, I see.
There you go.
He's in the entryway. There's furniture. Is that it?
No, you'll know when you see it.
Is it like the Iron Throne? The wood throne?
I don't remember. Really, it's been a long time since I've seen it, but I know it's...
Boy George wooden throne.
I think it's like...
Just relax. Just relax.
There. I think that's it.
I'm good at this.
I think that... Gotta hit play there, mister.
I know.
Very famous penis chair.
They do go up.
The carving on these chairs was done by a guy called Dave Baby. The people who made the furniture were called Frick and Frack, and I said, do what you want. Obviously, because it was for me. They went to town. They go back. People normally sit on these chairs and put their hands on the penises and then kind of realise that they're penises and freak out. Why? I don't know, because it's wood. It's not going to harm you.
Wood! Oh!
See?
All right, well, that's that.
Yeah, no, you saw it.
Yeah, that took 8 minutes.
No, it didn't.
Just to get it.
It took
we need
Boy George less than 8 minutes.
We need a
to
blue
get
band or whatever to get it. Well, I think that about does
Yeah,
it
you think
for
so?
today. What do you
How long
think?
have we been on?
I don't know. I think it's been about an hour and 20. Let me know what that says. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know.
Did we loan? Oh, well, I wanted to talk about War for the Planet of the Apes and Logan, but we can talk about those next time too.
Okay.
So,
Do you want me to cue the ending music?
I think why don't we cue the music and just we out. That's another kind of tribute to a friend of mine, Cody. I don't know if he's ever listened, but he would get it immediately. Yeah. We are right. We are right.
Coming through.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Just stop the stream, right? No. It's not coming through. So that must not be the Flummery.